Ghislaine Dedoldia is a beast woman from the Doldia tribe located in the eastern jungles of the Millis continent. She is the daughter of Gustav, the former chief of the Doldia tribe, and sister of Gyes Dedoldia, the current chief of the Doldia tribe. There are many different types of beast races in Mushoku Tensei: fox, horse, rabbit, cat, dog. Ghislaine is of the cat heritage. Beast race members are very fast. Their sense of hearing and smell are many levels above that of human. A good example of this is in Season 1 Part 2, when Rudius is secretly watching the girls in the Great Forest of Jira and Gyes caught Rudius saying he smelled of lust. Another point for how sharp their sense of smell is. When Ghislaine was younger, she was very aggressive and violent. She would get into fights and bully her younger brother Gyes. She ran away from her home and was taken under by Gal Farion, the current sword god in the anime, but at that time he was just a wandering swordsman. After training under Gal, she became a sword saint. A refresher about the rankings is elementary, intermediate, advanced, saint, king, emperor, and then finally god. She joins Paul Greyrat's party, Fangs of the Black Wolf. They become one of the most famous adventuring parties in the central continent. After a couple of years, Paul impregnates Zenith, and the party has to be disbanded, because 2 core members would be missing, so they can't really function properly anymore. Because of this incident, all the party members hate Paul. I'm talking about Elinalise, Ghislaine, Talhand, Gyes. They were all wanderers that ran away from home and didn't have any family to go back to, so this party was their place of belonging, and Paul just broke that. Afterwards, she went back to the Holy Land of Swords to train and became a sword king. Only a few people in the whole world can become sword kings. We can assume that less than 100 people in the world of Mushoku Tensei are at that level in the sword god style. This shows how strong and talented Ghislaine is. Afterwards, she left the Holy Land of Swords and became a wanderer. She fell for many scams because she couldn't read or write, and other than fighting, she's not very smart in general. When she was about to die from hunger and weakness, she was helped by the Boreas family. They employed her as a sword instructor for Eris with meals, a place to stay, and 2 Asura gold coins a month. After Rudius arrived to be Eris's teacher in other subjects like math, magic, and so on, Ghislaine also took this opportunity to learn because she's also wanted to overcome her weakness of reading and writing. The funny thing is that even after she does this, no one in Ghislaine's old friend group can believe that she can read and write. She fights using the sword god style using her sword called Hirumane. It's this katana that was given to her by Gal Farion after she became a sword king. The sword god style focuses on attacking first and aggressiveness. Her right eye is a demon eye. We're not given much information about how she got it, but in the anime we see this small clip of her meeting Gal Farion for the first time when she was like maybe under 10 years old and she had her demon eye with her, so we can assume that she was born with it. But essentially, her demon eye allows her to see the flow of mana. Remember, the world of Mushoku Tensei is filled with mana, most of it you can't even see. For example, the mana displacement incident had a lot of mana building up in the sky, and Ghislaine was using her demon eye to see that. It's going to be really helpful when she's fighting a monster or magician, because she'll be able to see if they're doing a feint or charging up an even bigger attack before it happens. And because she's a beast woman, she'll be able to evade and counter very quickly. At the end of Season 1, we found that everyone in Eris's family had passed away. Since she feels like she has a lifelong debt to the Boreas family, she'll look after Eris until she gets married or is strong enough to survive on her own, essentially acting as her older sister. At the end of Season 1, we saw her taking Eris to the Holy Land of Swords where she can learn to become stronger.